Nope, but do it anyways. You're late, that's +1 to the hot tub stream counter. Damn, how much do I owe you guys at this point? I owe you like, well, like 2 years worth, I guess. Sweet, alright. We watching the direct? Let's do this. Is that good for volume? Pokermans. Pokemon DLC. Is the game doing okay? Is the game like a game yet? Did they fix it? I haven't kept up to date with the... A little loud? Okay. 2:30. Area 0. Is that what that said? Area 0. Louder. We are Marines. We need loud. I had no interest in this game. I was kind of turned off by it immediately, but in the back of my mind, I'm still like, I do want to try it. I do want to play it at some point. Still is Pokemon. I still do love Pokemon. It's just a shame what happened, but I mean, again, has it gotten better with updates and stuff over time, hopefully? It's a shame that that's what had to happen, but hopefully that has happened. I kind of hopped on the hate wagon of seeing how glitchy it was, seeing how much of a mess the game was released as. So I haven't really gone back to more updates. I haven't seen what's been going on with this game lately. I've tuned into, I think Jaden Animations and Alpha Rad. They're kind of bigger ones that have played this game, but I don't think they play it regularly. Maybe we'll get a good one. We just need to give them a couple of tries. Pokemon's been doing this only for what? 20 years? 20, 30 years now? Yeah, it's pretty much as old as me. 26 years. They're still trying to figure out what they're doing. No, I can go on about that. I've had this thought with Pokemon for a while that Pokemon has really, really suffered ever since Nintendo ditched the cheap handheld model, the cheaper alternative handheld model, because that's where Pokemon lives, right? Pokemon has always flourished as small, not tailored. They're not for children, but they're very appropriate for children, and they're easy for kids to approach. They're kid-friendly RPGs, but with depth that, welcomes anybody. Same with Kirby. They have the kid-friendly surface appeal, but then they have depth that other gamers can enjoy. I feel like Pokemon really strived with that on the cheaper handhelds. They were just better off with the lower budget handhelds, but at the same time, they don't have an excuse because Pokemon is on top of the goddamn world, so we can't really... It's not like they're going cheap against their will, or they were cheap games against their will. Cheap isn't anyway, see, this is what I mean. I could rant about Pokemon, but anyway, let's watch.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll also be joining today.
That was the latest trailer for the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, the paid DLC for the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games.
Yeah, that's almost exactly...
The trailer took place
Oh, they're gonna keep talking Pokemon? Okay, I don't feel bad.
while the second
Yeah,
half
it's
seemed to be
yeah.
completely
That's
different
kind of is
location,
my point. It's
a
like the vision of
futuristic
Pokemon
academy
has
in the middle of the
drastically
ocean.
changed, and it's because the hardware
More
has
details
changed.
on
The
this
hardware that
DLC
Pokemon is now
will be
native to
available
has
in the
changed. I
future.
mean, Pokemon has always struggled
And
on
after today's Nintendo
home
Direct,
console. I've said this before.
Especially
Pokemon is,
that
and I mean other people have said this before. Pokemon has always struggled on home console.
hope
The
you'll
Gale of
participate.
Darkness series or the Pokemon XD series was
Okay,
nice. They were good
let's see
games,
our first batch of headlines.
but they were stripped down linear Pokemon games. And then you got Pokemon Stadium, which was just the battling. Great game. Great game. But not a full Pokemon RPG. They just have never done that on console. So
Sonic Superstars. 12 brand new zones await.
it looks like a
Speed
real
through
Sonic,
beautiful
a
worlds
fast
as
Sonic.
Take to the skies as Tails. Scale walls and glide as Knuckles. Or swing a powerful hammer as
Bubbly.
Amy Rose.
Showed up just in time. Like literally,
Harnessing the incredible
literally just
power
in
of
time.
the Chaos Emeralds, you
This
can
looks-
summon a storm of clones.
Really good.
Uncover hidden secrets. And so much more.
Whoa.
And for the first time in the series, local co-op is available for up to 4
No
players.
shit. You're gonna do new Mario.
Is available for up to 4 players.
You're gonna do new Mario style 4-player co-op. That no shit. That's dope.
Combine your powers and take on the evil Dr. Eggman. When Sonic Superstars launches on the Nintendo Switch system this fall.
That's awesome. This fall.
A cozy life is just around the corner. Welcome to Palia. In this free-to-play adventure sim,
Singularity
create
6.
the idyllic life of your dreams alongside in-game characters and players from all over the world. Build houses, decorate your home
Looks like
plot,
Fortnite.
grow crops in your garden, and more. Play
Looks
with
like a-
other residents in online co-op or carve out your blissful life solo. And if you're eager to explore, there's plenty of life beyond the village. Set off on a vast journey to uncover Palia's many mysteries.
Looks like
or just
an actual
kick back
game.
and relax at home.
sure, but
How you
looks
live
like
is
Fortnite.
entirely up to you.
Have you played it? No.
What kind
No.
of
I'm being
coziness
harsh.
will you choose? Palia is free to play and launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Palia. Yeah, I'm shitting on it. Looks-wise,
Ignite
aesthetic-wise,
your
it
heart.
immediately screamed Fortnite to me, but
The Phantom
Looks
Thieves
okay. Looks
return
pretty
in
good.
this tactical spin-off
free
of
round? I don't
Persona
think so.
5. When the group ends up in an unfamiliar world, they must join forces with a revolutionary named Arena to combat the armies that have taken control. During battle, assess the
What do we got
situation
here?
and determine whether to unleash an attack up close, from afar, or using a persona. Knock
This is a
enemies
spin-off?
down
I wanna
to
play
perform
Persona
another
5,
action
but-
called One More. Then surround your foes and
need to-
take them out with
I need
dramatic
to educate
flair
myself
using
on
the
like
new
what
all-out
version is even
attack,
on the
Triple
Switch.
Threat.
Because what version is on the Switch? Not the full game, right? That's a
The
PlayStation.
fusion ability
game.
from the
I'm pretty
Persona
sure
series
I
returns,
need to ask, like, Seth,
allowing you to
unless one of you
combine
guys know.
personas to form other ones. What is Arena's
It's the most
true
milked game in
objective?
history, yeah.
And what
That's
truths
probably
lie
why I want to
hidden
play
in
it,
this
just because I see it
strange
everywhere.
A revolutionary tale will ignite when Persona 5 Tactica launches on Nintendo Switch November 17th. Pre-orders for the physical version of the
Persona
game
Tactica.
begin today. Please check your local retailers.
Nope. No,
Step into a Saturday morning cartoon.
no, I don't think any bad
Calling all
releases yet.
heroes for the first-person roguelike
You
adventure.
know, probably mixed
Myth
feelings on
Force.
some of them, but
Enter a high fantasy
Nothing
world
bad yet.
inspired by Saturday morning cartoons of the past. It's up to you to stop the evil Daedalus from taking over, but it won't be easy. Treacherous tombs and cryptic castles threaten your survival. Wield medieval weapons and legendary magic to smite hordes of monsters.
Looks
During
like
each
a
run, you
party
can find treasure to help boost your
roguelike.
character's
Party
abilities,
like Mario Party.
weapons, and
Looks like
more.
a, not like Mario Party, but you get what I mean, like a fun party co-op roguelike or dungeon crawler, as opposed to a more gritty, serious
By
one.
the power of teamwork. Myth Force launches on the Nintendo Switch system
All right.
this year. This Splatfest is going to be pretty sweet.
Oh, yeah? I can't even skip the dialogue like in the game this time.
The next
It's time for
Splatfest for the
Splatfest.
Splatoon 3 game has been confirmed. Okay, Squids, here's the theme. Which flavor of ice cream is best? Vanilla,
Ice
strawberry,
cream.
or mint chip? This Splatfest will
Dude,
be held during
Nintendo
the dates shown on screen.
Direct exclusive. Only here at here.
These choices are delicious. Guide your
That
favorite
is
flavor
fun, though.
to victory. Plus, get splatting
Skyrim
in
party.
battles with challenges.
Mint
More
chips about to
Splastastic
get
events are on
no
the way.
points.
Be on the lookout for more info
Mint
in the
Oreo
future.
is where it's at. If they put mint, or well, they probably had to do something with Oreo. They probably have to pay Oreo. But if they got mint Oreo in there, then it'd be a more balanced fight. But mint chip, gonna have a struggle.
To promote an even stronger bond between the people and Pokemon of Rhyme City.
Okay, more Pokermans.
Proclaim this day the start of Pokemon Friendship Week.
Tim Goodman. Pikachu.
Oh,
You two are the ideal detective duo.
it's the Ryan Reynolds.
Disguises are a key part of detective work.
That's not Ryan Reynolds.
So much for my coffee. Something tells me this is just the beginning. A light roast today, huh?
I know I have to play it to get it, but I still don't understand.
You too. Based on our
I still
deductions,
question
the
everything
culprit
about
is clear, isn't it?
Detective Pikachu.
Bolt of brilliance. The name's Pikachu, and I'm what you might call a great detective.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
I sure wish somebody would bring me some coffee.
I can even understand to a degree making a show about a talking
That was
Pikachu,
Detective
but to
Pikachu
have him
returns.
be like, "And my name's Pikachu. How you doing? Let's solve this case together." To get that voice, I'm still never gonna be used to that.
What cases will Tim and this tough-talking Pikachu solve together? More info will be revealed in the future. Next, please take a look at this.
It's usually a fun. That usually means good news. And it's good news. Wait. Wait, I looked away for a second. Let's see that again. What just happened? Hold up. I wasn't expecting this. Hold the actual fuck up for a second. You know those moments in Nintendo Directs where you can just hear some parts of the world screaming in joy? I love those moments. I love those moments. This is one of those moments. It happened hours ago, of course. I'm late, but still, glad I didn't tease myself or spoil myself. That's sick. Gino is finally coming to Smash, baby! Do they fix the battle music loop? There's your boy. Oh, man. They must have been working on this for a while. Hopefully they were working on this for a while. And I like how they made him like short and look like the original game's characters. They didn't just take new Mario, new Super Mario assets and dump them in here. I like how they're not doing that anymore. The tease I saw might allude to that. The thumbnail spoiler that I saw might allude to that. Pre-orders begin today. That's dope. But I like how Nintendo is like learning to not rely on the new Super Mario assets specifically, like not just copy and paste those
Whether
everywhere.
you played the original game or not, why not take the opportunity to jump into the very first RPG in the Mario series?
Mr. Koizumi, that last trailer featured Mario, but he's not the only one getting a game.
Huh? What do you mean?
Let's take a peek.
Gino's own RPG? Oh, hey. That was kind of my actual thought. It was Peach or Yoshi. It'd be a Peach
That's
or a
right.
Yoshi game.
Princess Peach will star as the main character in a brand new game. When she steps on this particular spot on stage,
Super Princess Peach?
Huh? Whoa. What on earth is happening?
that's all we'll show for now.
You
We'll share
bastards.
more details. at a
You
later date.
assholes.
Mr. Koizumi,
Is that a sequel to
There's
Super
actually
Princess
something else.
Peach? That'd be cool. Super Princess Peach wasn't bad. Hello.
a visually enhanced version of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, originally released on Nintendo 3DS, is in
Hey.
development.
We hope you look forward to seeing more of Luigi's ghostly antics.
Both games will launch next year.
Mario.
I'm just kind of
Princess
brushing those to the
Peach,
side, I see.
and
Just,
Luigi.
okay. Nothing to
Looks
talk
like
about yet, I
Mario
guess.
has a lot
That
of
is
games
sick.
to look
That's
forward
cool.
to.
More details will be
I like
shared in
Dark
the
Moon. I
future.
just never made it too far. I made it a couple
let's see
of
some more
mansions in, and
headlines.
like, I think Smash really held my attention more in the 3DS.
Become Gotham City's
Around that
ultimate
time,
protector.
Smash immediately distracted me. But I'd like to get through. I'd like to try Dark Moon again.
Wake up, Mr. Wayne. We have much to discuss. I want you to know the fear
Had to leave
that
the
is
room?
coming.
Because of spoilers or because of other stuff? If so, we'll catch you up in a minute.
You're all going down.
You still know how to make
Got
an
Batman.
entrance.
You know, the Wii U release title.
Today is the Joker's big homecoming, and you're the guest of honor.
Soon I will command forces beyond your
How
comprehension.
fucking old is this game? I love them. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing. I'm not saying anything wrong with that. But how goddamn old are these games?
I like it.
Braves of the Bat Mario. They're doing a collection. That's better. And all DLC. There you go. That's better. That's way better. I've played the first two. I played Arkham City, no, Arkham Asylum, then Arkham City. I think that's the first two.
Don't be a stranger. You're always welcome.
Man, that's so nice because of
Batman
because of
Arkham
Kevin
Trilogy
Conroy,
launches on Nintendo Switch this fall.
the voice of Batman, recently
Play
passing
your
away.
cards right,
That is Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill from the animated series in that game, for those who didn't know. By the way, just another reason to get them.
Tactical prowess is all that stands between riches and certain death. This adaptation of the hit board
Back
game
Mario
features
Arkham
turn-based
shines.
card battles with RPG elements. Unleash deadly combos and bring doom upon
Where's your
foes.
frame rate, though?
But beware, exhaustion is close at hand.
What?
Choose from 17 different mercenaries, brave over 260 grueling missions.
You know, I of all
and
people
master
not really a
over
frame
1,000
rate snob,
abilities.
but like,
Hone your deck, set up synergies, and gain every advantage to survive. Grit your teeth and earn your keep when
Raid
Gloomhaven launches on the
Gloomhaven
Nintendo
Legends.
Switch system, September 18th. Pre-orders for the Mercenaries
Raid Shadow
and Gold Editions
Gloomhaven.
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
meh. Moving on.
Keep the dance party going. A silent
I said moving on.
A silent hope lies in a world without words. One day, a once peaceful realm was silenced by its king.
You couldn't pay me to give less of a shit.
7 wordless warriors will rise. In this action RPG, these heroes bound by fate must work together to explore the abyss and find the secluded king. However, with its ever-changing dungeons and powerful foes, conquering the abyss will be no easy feat. Wield weapons like swords.
What was that just popped up?
However, with its ever-changing dungeons and powerful foes,
Seed.
conquering the abyss will be no
games
easy feat.
or X-Seed.
Wield weapons like swords, bows,
Suppose that makes more
magic,
sense.
and more. To survive
Okay, we're back
this
into
deadly
the
chasm.
looking pretty neat territory.
After you return to base, materials you've collected will help you cultivate resources and forge new items. Repeated forays into the abyss will enable you to grow stronger and dive deeper.
Did Cult of the Lamb kind of inspire something in people?
Your guide on this journey
Or was that
is the
already kind
kingdom's
of...
sorrowful
I don't know if, like,
princess encased
Cult of
in
the
a
Lamb's
crystal of her own
thing... Cult of the
tears.
Lamb felt very
And through a
unique, where it was
mysterious
farm
power, her
farm
voice
and city
reverberates
building
in the
and
hearts of the silent
roguelike.
warriors.
That's what this looks like.
Why did the king
And I don't know if
steal the
that
world's words?
combination
And
has
what
been
awaits the
around
warriors
before
in the
Cult of the
depths
Lamb.
the abyss?
That's the immediate impression that I get.
Silent Hope dives onto Nintendo Switch.
I feel like that always was. That's what I'm.
October
That's why I'm kind of questioning it, because it feels like a very obvious or
Sparks
very
will fly in
like
these Nintendo Switch games.
just the chemistry between that the
Cast
chemistry
spells
between
and
those two
cultivate
genres
your
is very
best life
strong.
In Fae Farm. Make use of magic to complete tasks and fend off
Characters look like
mischievous
my
foes.
Sims at first.
Enrich your farm to help your character flourish. Decorate your space
And
to
this-
improve your
every
stats
direct
for
has
the
been
day
like
ahead.
littered with
And
garden
enchant your friends
simulators.
locally or online in 4-player co-op.
They really
Fae
have.
Farm launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch September 8th. Pre-orders including an in-game bonus are available now on Nintendo eShop. Zoom into wild racing action
Disney
with
game
Hot
Sammy
Wheels
was playing.
Unleashed 2 Turbocharged.
Hot
Choose
Wheels.
from over 130
Is this the one
vehicles
Death was
and
playing?
Pull off outrageous stunts to avoid obstacles, find shortcuts, and
I was interested
knock
in
your
that.
rivals out of the way.
This looks dope too.
Unleash your creativity by modifying your vehicles and building your own tracks. Race locally with friends in split-screen
Was it
co-op.
Disney frickin'
Plus, up to
Dreamlight
12
Valley?
players can
I
hit
think
the
that's what it's
track
called.
online.
It looks like that, but
Grab
worse.
the wheel when this game speeds onto the Nintendo Switch
Looks like that,
system
but not
October
Disney.
19th.
So what's the point?
Get your chassis looking classy in Manic Mechanics. Grab a part, fix it up, and toss it over. Repair vehicles quickly to earn points in solo play
And that's
or
kinda
4-player
it.
co-op. But watch out for treacherous pits, pesky UFOs, and other workplace hazards. Manic
It's
Mechanics
another one of
launches
these
first for consoles on Nintendo,
Nintendo
Switch July 13th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
Switch
eShop.
controller co-op games.
Introducing the second paid DLC.
Wow, this one's
for
going
Mario
fast.
plus
They have a lot of
Rabbids
stuff they
Sparks
want to
of
squirt
Hope.
out here. They got a lot of stuff to get
Mario
through. Where
and
are we?
friends journey to a musical
Freaking
planet.
22 minutes in. They are like
Filled with new
breezing through
areas to
these.
explore and
these
new
announcements.
enemies to battle. What else will they find in this world of melodies? This new DLC, The Last Spark Hunter, launches later today.
Always heard Mario and Rabbids are pretty good.
A
The
demo of the main game is available now on
Tactic
Nintendo
games.
eShop.
This looks like more than a tactic game though. They're walking around.
Monsters! You really think you stand a chance against us?
Hey. Hey. Guys. What's this?
You intend to take arms against me?
Is this Adventure of Dai?
You are now cursed, unable to harm monsters. What? What the?
You're going to have to become a monster wrangler.
Dragon Quest Monsters?
One of us.
Yo! Yo!
Let's go!
Or is it Dragon Quest Joker? Dragon Quest Monsters. Yo! Dragon Quest Monsters was sick. It's actually, I played that on the, I have a little story about that, but I played that on the DS. It was dope. That's 4. That's the guy from 4. I know that guy. Hey, wait a minute. I know that guy. That's dope. I love Dairy Queen.
Quest Monsters, the Dark Prince from Square Enix. What kind of journey will you take to become
I think that's
monster kind?
Let me.
Please be on the lookout.
It's gonna drive me
for more
crazy if I
info in
don't.
the future.
A DQ Monsters DS. I don't think it was a This is the one I played. This is the one that I played. The last one I think was the DS. Never played a Dragon Quest game? Well, you're in the right place. I need to get back to a Dragon Quest because it's like it took over as really my favorite RPG series. I really do love. I love 11 to death. I love the world. I watched a lot of Limit Break playing 8, and I fell for that game. I've watched a lot of the summaries, and it's like, I want to play a lot more, so I'm going to be playing a lot more Dragon Quest on stream in the future. But this one, on the DS, I played this, and it's the same thing, except you're capturing the monsters. You're making teams out of the monsters. Right? So, Pokemon. And Dragon Quest, in a way, very much did inspire Pokemon with Dragon Quest 5. 5 is where they introduced monster taming. Actual, like, in-game, in a proper game, monster taming, but also you have your party. Let's replay from 1. I have a Let's Play of 1 on my YouTube. 2 is next. 2 is gonna happen at some point. And then we have 3 HD, which, Are we gonna get any news now about 3 HD? 3 2D HD. Where are we? Dragon Quest 3 HD. They teased it. They talked about... No, not Dragon Quest Monsters. DQ3 HD. They teased it that they're gonna make Dragon Quest 3 in the HD 2D engine. You know, the Octopath Traveler engine. And, oh boy, does it look... tasty. It looks like something. Me and Limit Break instead have been kind of just stewing, waiting for it. And then there was Dragon Quest 12 announced. We got that too. So there's some Dragon Quest stuff on the horizon. We're just kind of waiting for it. And yeah, I definitely will be returning to Dragon Quest in due time.
Sure.
That's
Next,
dope. Dragon Quest
we have more
Monsters, that's
news on a
fucking
certain
sick.
game with
More,
plant-like
I mean, just more
creatures.
Dragon Quest news is dope in general, but more? Nope. Pikmin time? I think it's Pikmin time. This is the one I knew was gonna happen.
To the
Pikmin
Rescue
4.
Corps. As its newest recruit, you'll
Yeah, dude,
venture
Dragon.
to a mysterious
I might have to
planet
grab
with all
Dragon Quest
sorts
Monsters.
of life forms.
I think we're gonna play that on stream.
There, you'll meet plant-like creatures called Pikmin.
Snap thing is just
And the
pretentious.
adorable
Yeah, I
rescue
know
pup,
it is.
Ochi. Good
It is.
boy.
It's cheesy.
Your mission, should you choose
But
to accept it.
It is,
Prepare
like
the
I said, it is kind of a good
Rescue Corps
signifier
spaceship
when they
and
don't
save
say
any
anything and then just
castaways
go.
you find.
They just go, check out
All right,
this.
let's
You know, it's
explore
at least gonna be
together.
a more substantial announcement.
Once plucked, Pikmin are ready for action. Blow your whistle
Chelsea's
to
interested
gather
in
them
this. She's
and have them follow
Never. I don't think she's ever heard of Pikmin
you. Throw
before.
your little buds at things.
She saw this and
they'll
she's
start
interested.
working for you. Ochi will also prove to be a great canine companion. He can carry items with Pikmin.
Dude, you can carry
or
items
smash
with
obstacles in
Pikmin.
your way. And if you need a flotation device, well, there you go. Ochi can even stand up to the wildest creatures. Collect lots of treasures scattered around the planet to fix the spaceship's
Treasures? I
radar
have one of
and
those
open
treasures.
up new areas to explore. Exploration isn't limited to the surface.
That might come off
though.
as cheesy,
Why
but
not take
Pikmin's
the
always known
plunge
for that, putting
underground?
real-world shit into
Here,
their
a
environment, so that's kind of cool. That's kind
completely
of cute.
different environment awaits.
Especially because it started
Unusual
started off on the
contraptions.
GameCube. So Putting a Game Boy Advance in there is, yeah, that's appropriate.
And even more treasures are around every corner.
She strikes me as the Pikmin type. Yeah, Animal Crossing too. I told her, like, be careful with Animal Crossing if you ever do, because it might become like your new obsession.
Hey, wait a
But
minute.
there's a couple of games I want to get her that I'm pretty sure she'll enjoy.
This individual just nabbed the castaway. You've got to stop him. It's time for a Dandori battle. Embrace the art of Dandori by strategically issuing commands to your Pikmin and Ochi. Collect more objects than your opponent within the time limit to win, and save the castaway. By rescuing castaways, you'll be able to do more activities back at base camp, which is right next to your spaceship. Train Ochi and teach him new skills. Or build new equipment and items to help make exploration more manageable. For the first time in the Pikmin series, you can eventually set out for night expeditions. But there's a catch. Nightfall sends creatures into a frenzy, so stay alert. Thankfully, you'll come across the new Glow Pikmin, which only appear
We're playing
at night.
Don't Starve Pikmin? Don't Starve Pikmin Edition? Is that what we're playing now?
Valuable glow sap. These mounds also attract various wildlife, so use Glow Pikmin to drive them away and protect the
Yeah, that was a
Luminols.
magical time. It was a very graceful time for gaming. Doom Eternal and Animal
Many
Crossing.
more surprises await on this uncharted
Name a better
planet.
power couple.
But with the Pikmin and Ochi by your side, no challenge is too big or too small. Pikmin 4.
721. No one can name a better power
past
couple.
Pikmin games, you had to return to your spaceship before sundown. However, in this latest entry, you can now venture out at night. We hope you can lead the Pikmin on your expedition.
Doom guy married
We
Isabel.
have
Well, he
even
must
more
protect her.
Pikmin news to share.
Can't let Daisy happen again.
HD versions of the first two
Can't let
Pikmin
that happen
games,
again.
originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will launch on Nintendo eShop later today.
Hey, wait a minute.
Plus, ahead of the
What was
game's
that?
release, a demo of Pikmin 4
Nintendo GameCube will launch
One
on
and two?
Nintendo eShop
Dope.
later today.
Plus, ahead of the game's release,
Cool,
a
so
demo
she
of
might be
Pikmin
able to
4
play
will
all
be
of them.
Available on Nintendo eShop on June 28th. The demo can be enjoyed even if you've never played a game in the Pikmin series before, so we hope you'll try it out when it
And a
releases.
demo. That's sick. Sorry, I'm like reading
Okay,
the chat
let's see a few more
and
headlines.
video at the same time. Yeah, so it's probably already out. They said later today. Ooh, another Switch,
The
and it's a
renowned series of stealth action games
Hey.
is infiltrating Nintendo Switch as Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1. This compilation includes Metal Gear Solid, infiltrate and regain control of Shadow Moses Island. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, locate and retrieve a deadly amphibious weapon. Metal Gear Solid 3,
Feel like
Snake
we're
Eater,
walking on thin ice
survive
here.
the jungle and confront your
'Cause this
former
could be
mentor.
really, really
You
good.
can also enjoy the games that started the series, Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2,
That's
Solid
cool.
Snake.
This could be
as well as the
really good.
NES versions of both Metal Gear
Don't
and
fuck
Snake's
it up.
Revenge. This compilation also contains the first Metal Gear Solid digital graphic novel and its sequel. Additional content includes screenplay books and master books with story and character info, strategy guides for each game, and a digital soundtrack. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
There's no way they're gonna get
The
5 on the
first three
Switch.
Metal Gear Solid games will also be available separately on Nintendo
Will
eShop.
5 even work on the Switch? I mean, maybe.
It's time to survive.
It's been a little while, but isn't 5 like a
Steel
massive,
Thyself,
massive game?
Vampire Survivors is coming to Nintendo Switch. Do you have what
Made
it
it worth
takes
it
to
is the
survive
inclusion
a
of both
30-minute
old games. That's
onslaught
dope.
of
Yeah,
monsters?
yeah, that is true.
Stay on the move. to
This
avoid
fucking game I've
enemies
been seeing just
and
everywhere.
attack automatically with your weapons. Seems easy at first, right? But swarms
Yeah,
of
Konami looked at
increasingly
Capcom,
stronger
be like,
monsters will appear
we
the
can do
longer
that.
you
We
survive.
have games that can do that.
Getting treasure chests from defeated
People know our
enemies,
games.
or by leveling up. You'll acquire weapons and upgrades for your character, so shape them as you see fit. Plus, up to 4 players can now play together in couch
A sense of
co-op.
disturbance in the 4-8
What
universe.
other horrors lie in
Whatever
store?
Metal Gear is mentioned.
Find out when Vampire Survivors launches
Fuck
on the
around and
Nintendo
find
Switch
out
system,
in Vampire
August 17th.
Survivors.
Music and pigeons? Sounds pretty cool.
I hope you're paid
You're a
well,
pigeon.
Mr. Announcer Man.
You heard that right. Play online in this rhythm battle royale and aim to be the last bird standing. Up to 30 players.
Okay,
can ruffle
you
each
had me,
other's
then you
feathers
lost
in
me.
musical minigames.
And then you lost me further with...
Copy the leader's actions perfectly in Yes, Commander. Fire a slingshot to play music in First Piano Shooter.
Is this the new
Race and fly to the rhythm in To the Sky.
Fall
and more.
Guys, Among
With over
Us,
20
Human Fall
minigames,
Flat,
you're in for an incredibly
wannabe?
good time. Get
Is
ready to
this the
shake
new
those
age of
pigeon tails when Headbangers
viral
Rhythm
game
Royale
wannabe?
bops its way onto Nintendo Switch October 31st.
From the makers of Chocobo
Ready,
GP, I didn't see
set,
that.
Yo!
Is that what that... This game
Musical
right here?
minigames.
Team 17?
Up to 30 players can ruffle each other's
That's... I
feathers
didn't even
in
see the
musical
Team 17.
minigames.
Yeah, that's,
Copy the leader's actions
Don't they have a
perfectly
very
in
mixed...
Yes, Commander.
They have, like, a very mixed,
Fire a slingshot to play music in First
reputation.
Piano Shooter.
Like, some of their
Race
games
and
are,
fly to
you
the
know,
rhythm in
niche,
To the
nice
Sky
gems.
and
Aren't they
more.
behind frickin'...
With
No,
over 20
wait,
minigames, you're in for an impeccably
are they
good
Shantae?
time.
Or is that Way Forward?
Get
That's
ready
Way
to shake
Forward,
those
isn't it? So
pigeon
it's not even
tails
Team 17.
When Headbangers Rhythm Royale bops its way onto Nintendo
So this game will
Switch
be dog shit.
October 31st. Ready.
Jokes,
set,
okay.
Yo!
I would have believed it. I
Penny
absolutely
is
would have
on
believed
the
that was the
run,
same team as
entangled in
Chocobo
a chaotic
GP.
audition that veered way off script. She's managed to make some powerful enemies and a newly animated friend. In this 3D
It will be a
platforming
slightly better
adventure
breed
from
of
the
shit.
team behind Sonic Mania, you'll explore
Like an
the
exotic
bright and
bird
colorful
shit.
world of Macaroon and help Penny and
It
Yo-Yo
at least makes
escape
you
the
think.
clutches of the grouchy Emperor Eddie. Perform stylish acrobatic tricks
This
to
looks
avoid
neat.
Eddie's massive
Looks
horde
kinda-
of
looks
pushy
cute.
penguins. And power up Yo-Yo to protect Penny from foul play.
Yo-yo.
You can also put your speed running
Yo, yo, yo,
skills
yo,
to
yo,
the
yo,
test
yo.
in time attack mode to unlock special items, complete secret
Yeah,
stages,
you know what?
and more. This is your big break. After all,
I'm a little
take
interested.
the stage when Penny's big breakaway launches on
I want to see that again. I'm a little interested.
Yo!
Yo!
Penny is on the run, entangled in a chaotic audition that veered way off script. She's managed to make some
RJB
powerful
felt
enemies
challenged.
and a newly animated friend in this 3D platforming adventure from the team behind Rune.
I like a neat 3D platformer with a fun gimmick.
Pushy penguins.
I like yo-yos.
And
I like
power yo-yo
penguins.
to protect Penny from foul play. You can also put your speed running skills to the test in time attack mode.
Oh,
to
can I?
unlock special items, complete secret stages, and more. This is your big break. After all, take the stage when
I didn't see
Penny's
the
Big
developer.
Breakaway launches on Nintendo
Private
Switch
division.
early next year. Rev up for Wave 5.
Hey, that looks pretty neat.
A brand new course is racing into Wave 5 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. Introducing Squeaky Clean Sprint. More characters are also being added. From
There you go,
Mario Kart
guys.
Double
There's your
Dash,
tub stream.
TD Piranha.
We'll play some Mario Kart DLC.
From Mario Kart 7, Wiggler.
Not a hot tub stream, but a bath stream. Even better.
And from Mario Kart Tour, Kamek.
MK telling gamers to take a bath.
Wave 5 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game zooms onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Yeah, the custom tracks
Active
are
Nintendo Switch
will be
Online Plus
missed.
expansion pack
Wii
members can
custom
enjoy
tracks.
this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
Yippee, skip.
2 worlds, 1 fateful encounter. A remake of the second Star Ocean game, complete with new graphics that fuse 2D and 3D, is on the way.
Whoa.
After a mission goes wrong, Federation
That
Officer Claude
looks
is
a little-
stranded on an undeveloped planet. There, he meets Reyna, who
Sprites
possesses
use some
mystical
like
powers.
outline or
Was
something,
it
but
fate
otherwise.
or mere coincidence? Soon after, the two get entangled in a sinister plot within the galaxy.
Damn, I'm seeing
In this
yes, I'm
science
seeing
fantasy
no, I'm
RPG,
seeing meh,
select
I'm
either
seeing.
Claude or Reyna as your hero and play through the story from their perspective. You'll also meet over a dozen potential allies from all walks of life. During your adventure, the hero you chose.
I think the
and
character sprites
decisions
could
you
use
make
some
will
sort of
have
like
an impact
outline
on
or
who can be
something
recruited to your
against the
cause.
environment up, but otherwise, like,
Battles
this is
take
dope.
place in real time, and skills can be performed with a
I've
single
heard
button.
of this here series.
New
Shut
combat
the
features in
fuck
this
up, Buck.
remake include stunning enemies with
I'm trying to
chain
celebrate.
and having allies not in your current party unleash follow-up attacks, letting you map out strategic battles in your favor. As you search for a way home, an ancient prophecy will unfold and your destiny will be awakened. Save the planet in Star Ocean: The Second Story R, launching on Nintendo Switch November 2nd.
Second story R. Oh, R as in I was just gonna ask, is this remake or is this like sequel? But the second story R, I imagine remake. Okay, okay. I know Star Ocean has a big following. Has a quite the popular fan base. Changing Buttsbot's word. Okay. I'll do that while we continue. Dope. Dopey dope.
It's time to move it, Wario style.
Ooh.
Get ready for more micro game mayhem in the latest WarioWare game. Hold 2 Joy-Con controllers, then action.
Mankey means dirty, disgusting. Excuse me,
Move
that's a
your body to take
Pokemon.
on
Mankey is a
flurry of lightning
Pokemon.
fast
Thank you.
Micro games. What you do and how you move depends on the micro game. React quickly with the right movement, and you'll be on the road to victory.
Excellent!
Excellent.
2 pairs of controllers.
Is
Play with
this a new
friend
game?
in local co-op.
I wasn't paying attention.
Sync up
Looks like
your
a new one.
actions to beat
A
each
new
micro
actual
game.
made-for-Switch
Plus, up to
WarioWare.
4 players can live it up across various mini games in
Check out that
party
guy's
mode.
wiggle.
For example, this dicey board game is going to keep you on your toes. Get
Nah,
your
we
body
named it
moving
first.
in over
Looks like a
200
mobile game.
lightning
Well,
fast
WarioWare
micro
games. WarioWare games are very.
In WarioWare, move it.
Yeah,
Launching on the
WarioWare
Nintendo
games
Switch
are
system
they're
November
fast-paced minigame collections. So yeah, I can see where if you've never seen these before, if you've never seen a WarioWare game before, they started off on the Game Boy Advance, I believe. But yeah, WarioWare games are fast-paced mini games, all in a row. Like it's hard to describe it other than that, but they are fun. They're a bit more than just mobile games. I think they'd work on mobile games to some degree,
on the micro game.
but
React quickly with the right movement, and you'll be on the road to victory.
like you go through rounds.
You've got 2 pairs of
Each round gets
controllers.
faster
Play
and
with a
faster.
friend
They
in
throw
local
these
co-op.
different mini games at
Sync
you
up
back
your
and forth.
actions
You have
to
to
beat
remember
each
the
micro
position.
game.
You have to remember
Plus, up to
within
4
seconds
players
how
can
to
live it up
do
across
every mini
various
game.
mini-games in party mode.
And they're just
For
fun. They just
example, this dicey board game is going to keep
just,
you on
like,
your toes.
again, it's party style, party games.
Get your
And they've
body
always had,
moving
like,
in
goofy,
over 200 lightning
like all
fast
these
micro
wild
games.
freaking animations and art styles that they've had.
In WarioWare, move it.
Yeah,
Launching
WarioWare
on
is
the
fun.
Nintendo Switch
It's a lot.
system
It might be
November 3rd.
a lot more fun than it
Pre-orders
looks.
begin today
Let me
on
put it that way.
Nintendo eShop.
You know, it's hard to describe and show WarioWare and have people like get it,
Why aren't you saying anything?
but it is fun.
He was so into it. I didn't want to interrupt. Anyway,
This probably is. It reminds me of the Kinect 2. I could see all those comparisons. I absolutely can see the comparison. But I've played the one on the Wii. I played the one on the Game Boy Advance, and they're a lot more fun than they immediately seem to be.
Families
They get
join the fun at
they get
Nintendo
faster.
Live
They get harder.
2023.
They get more
Play
intense.
Enjoy live performances.
There's multiplayer, so there's
Take photos with some of your
competitive
favorite characters and more.
a competitive nature to
Plus,
it.
cheer on your favorite players
Okay, so
in
we're
2
talking
championships. Eligible attendees
bonus
can
stuff.
also compete in on-site tournaments and participate in a last chance
Okay, wait. Let me
qualifier.
rewind and actually listen to this.
Families can join the fun at Nintendo Live 2023. Play games, enjoy live performances, take photos with some of your favorite characters, and more. Plus, cheer on your favorite players in 2 championships. Eligible attendees can also compete in on-site tournaments and participate in a last chance qualifier. This all-ages celebration is free and will
So
take
they are
place
doing
September
Smash
1st
tournaments.
through 4th in Seattle, Washington. Registration for Nintendo Live 2023 ends June 22nd. Head over to the official website and
Not
enter
just
the
this
random
event,
drawing for a
it's
chance to
specifically,
receive
but
tickets.
Nintendo. Like,
PAX West badge holders interested in attending can visit the official PAX West website for more details. Those not selected will have another chance to attend with the 3 Challenge Cups this summer. The top 10 players from each will get tickets. Please visit the official website for more details. See you there.
that's dope.
A vast number of players are enjoying their time in Hyrule and
Ah,
The Legend of Zelda:
DLC?
Tears of the Kingdom, which released
I was gonna
last
say
month.
this is kind of the. Ooh, looks like we have two announcements. I'm not gonna hover so we don't spoil.
Thank you all very
The
much.
frickin' title is already the lower bar's already spoiling it. Looks like we have 2 announcements
Amiibo
left,
figure of
maybe.
Link from the game was released to coincide with the game's launch. New amiibo of Zelda,
Hey.
Ganondorf, are planned to be released this holiday. We hope you're looking forward to them.
Buff Cannon amiibo.
Okay, this next segment will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
This is what I. Okay. It's not New Super Mario Brothers. Guys, it's not New Super Mario. Guys, wait, it's not New Super Mario though. That's like purple coins. We found a Wonder Seed. It's still very reminiscent, but I mean, it's Mario. How you gonna avoid looking like Mario? Daisy? No, this looks cool. And I mean it, like, it's not New Super Mario. That's a big deal for them to make an actual different looking 2D game from the new Super Mario sludge we've been getting for the past, like, 10, 12 years. Yo, this looks sick. I think it looks cool. Again, I can see not everyone's gonna be turned on by it, but not everyone's gonna be immediately hooked. But I mean, dude, if you weren't yet,
Well then.
I'm sold. I'm
That
sold.
was the brand new 2D
Fucking
side-scrolling
Elephant Mario.
game.
I'm sold.
Super Mario Brothers Wonder. When you touch a Wonder Flower, expect the unexpected. The ground could start moving, or you might turn into something different, for example.
There were also flowers talking. Daisy is playable.
Daisy's playable.
Mario
'cause-
became an elephant at the end.
Fuck yes,
A lot
why
of
not?
things happened. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it is kind of a big deal. It's especially because the other rumor was that are we going to be looking at a sequel to Odyssey, a new 3D Mario, a new big open world 3D Mario, or sandbox Mario? Because oh my god, ads, I'm sorry. I guess they played just in time. Daisy is playable. I'll take 10. No, but to have a new Super Mario, that isn't new Super Mario, that's a big deal. That can't be like overstated. Like Nintendo has just stuck with frickin' they've stuck with the new Super Mario skin aesthetic that I'm back, okay. And back. Alright, sorry guys. Sorry guys, thanks for sticking with me. It's just in time. It was the end of the video. Literally just the end of the video there. But that's cool. Okay, so hidden treasure area for Pokemons. Like I said, I do want to try Scarlet and or Violet at some point. Sonic Superstars looks pretty sick. Persona 5 Tactica. Myth Force it looks kind of cool. Looks vaguely cool. Splatoon, Splatfest, Detective Pikachu, Mario RPG. I think this is the big hype. Of all of these, like, I'm excited for Dragon Quest. That's fucking sick. Pikmin 4. But I think the big hype that people are taking away from this is going to be Mario RPG Remake. Sonic's stupid. Now, Sonic seems to... at least 2D Sonic. Like, I know Sonic is still mixed. And I know Frontiers is pretty good. People are more positive than negative about it, so even that's doing pretty good. But Sonic has been on a bit of an upturn.
It's a supersonic squad of superstars.
Supersonic style.
Sonic and friends are spin dashing into a brand new 2D side-scrolling game, Sonic.
Yeah, it looks like they've been on a bit of an uptick when it comes to their games, which is nice to see. Bit of a Sonic renaissance. What else was there? Wasn't there another Sonic later, or? No, that was it. Yeah, they just blew right past some of these early announcements. Dragon Quest Monsters. Just nice to see anything Dragon Quest. I was hoping for more, but... you know, maybe Square Enix comes out with a little Dragon Quest presentation maybe soon. I doubt it. They don't do that for... I mean, they didn't do that, but then they announced 12 and 3 HD. Pikmin 4. What else did I want to mention? Yeah, WarioWare Move It. If they make this with the Switch in mind,
To victory.
if this is like for Switch technology, which obviously it is, but I say that because that's what WarioWare is. It's what it always has been. It's just quick
Plus, up to 4 players
spurts
can
of
live it up
mini-games
across various mini-games
that
and
utilize the
party
console
mode.
it's on.
For example, this dicey board game is going to keep you on your
I don't know why.
toes.
I am interested in this.
Get your body moving.
It might be one of those that's a bit more fun to watch than it is to play too. I will admit it's not for everybody, but they are very good games. And what was the date on Mario? 10/20. Just Dance was quick. Yeah, it sure was quick because I don't give a shit.
Keep the dance party going.
It's quick because I paid no mind to it. You think it's releasing on the Wii?
Stay always in a
Also glad I skipped it because that's probably mutable music. It's probably unsafe music. Hope only on Switch. I was like, there was like 1% of me expecting it to release on like Wii or Wii U, because fucking what was it? Just it was the last one of the one before that, or I think it was the Just Dance that released alongside the Switch. It was like a year into the Switch. The Just Dance that released was also released on Wii. Not the Wii U, the Wii. So we got it on every console, the Wii and the Switch. Not against trying it. Yeah, it's, you know, Just Dance is Just Dance. They've never been bad games. I don't think there's any real actual bad games. There's a couple of meh. There's Palia's looking pretty good. Looking decent if it's your thing.
More. Play with other residents in
Where's that other
or
frickin' farm simulator?
Solo. And if you're eager,
Gloomhaven? No, this one looked kind of chunky.
Unleash deadly combos and bring doom upon your foes. But beware,
this looks kind of rough to me.
Exhaustion is close at hand. Choose from 17 different mercenaries, brave over 260 grueling missions, and master over 1,000
Yeah, no, I'm kidding about the Wii thing. I just thought it would have been hilarious.
Set up synergies. And
yeah,
gain
Gloomhaven
every
looking
advantage
pretty
to
feet.
survive. Grit your
I mean,
teeth
you
and
got
fire
these
over
with
mercenaries.
the the juxtaposition
close
of
at
the
hand.
Super HD
Choose
fucking
from 17 different mercenaries,
still
brave
cutscenes,
over
still
260
like
grueling missions, and master
toy
over
cutscenes,
1,000
and then
abilities.
these
Hone your
in-game
deck, set up
slideshows.
synergies, and gain every advantage.
It looks like they don't
to
even have
hone
lighting
60
effects turned
grueling
on.
missions,
Don't even look like
and
they have
master
proper
over
shadows
1,000
turned on.
abilities. Hone your deck,
And it's
set
still
up
chugging.
synergies, and gain every advantage to survive. Grit your teeth and earn your keep.
I don't know.
When Gloomhaven launches on the Nintendo Switch system, September 18th. Pre-orders for the Mercenaries and Gold Editions begin today.
Yeah, that seemed a little bit rushed. Bit of maybe a rushed trailer, because it's not, it's one thing to be that
This
bad, but to have
adaptation of the hit
cutscenes that
board
look
game
this
features
good,
turn-based
that's the other weird thing. They look so good, but they're just still
battles
sweeping
with
shots.
RPG elements. Unleash deadly combos and bring doom upon your foes.
Like, you have these super cinematic pictures, like set pieces, that you're just swooping by, and then
But
you zoom
beware,
out, and this is what they look like.
exhaustion is close at hand. Choose from 17 different mercenaries.
Like, these don't even
brave
feel like
over
the same game.
260 grueling missions and master of
Like, just that,
brave
from
over
this
260 grueling
to
missions
this.
and master over mercenaries.
That literally looks like I'm looking at two different games. From
Brave
this
over
picture
260 grueling
to this picture. That looks like two different engines.
missions and master over 1,000 abilities. Hone your deck, set up synergies, and gain every advantage to survive. Grit your teeth and earn your keep when Gloomhaven launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 18th. Pre-orders for the Mercenaries and Gold Editions begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, so that was kind of a meh. It was a little forgettable.
Keep the new items. Repeat this and find the secluded king.
Oh yeah, this is the cool one.
With its
That's the good one. Bay Farm, that's the other. Yeah, this is just
decorate your space to improve your stats for the day ahead.
Another Stardew.
And enchant your friends locally or online in 4-player co-op.
Super, like,
Farm
fairy
launches as a
core.
console exclusive on Nintendo Switch
Frickin'
September
pixie
8th.
core all over the place.
Including an
Which
in-game bonus are available now on Nintendo eShop.
I'm sorry to say, but way to alienate like most of your audience. Not alienate, way to like just
Unleashed 2 turbocharged. Choose
like
from
there's
over
no. I don't see the
130
appeal.
vehicles
I don't see the
November 8th.
appeal to that. Even
Bay
to
Farm launches as a console exclusive on
I don't
Nintendo
know.
Switch September 8th. Pre-orders, including an in-game
Like, that
bonus,
is a
are
game
available
for
now on Nintendo eShop.
10 and younger girls.
Zoom into-
That is a game for girls and boys too if they like that thing. But that is aimed at like little children with that cutesy of an aesthetic.
Make use of
That
magic
just
to
feels a bit
help your character
too My Little Pony, for lack of a better term. I don't know. Something about this is just too squeaky for me. It looks like Stardew, but Stardew is significantly more, a little bit more mature in its tone. Mature as in, like, serious. For babies. I think it's for babies, is what I'm trying to say. It looks like baby's Harvest Moon.
flourish. Decorate your space to improve your stats for the day ahead. And enchant your
An
friends.
elderly
locally
relative,
or
yeah, that too.
online
Then, like,
or
this is Farmville. It looks like it could be a freaking Facebook or a mobile game.
player co-op. Fae Farm
Yeah,
launches
that's
as a
you
console
can almost say that
exclusive
about a
on
lot of
Nintendo
them. That's
Switch
the only reason I
September
pointed
8th.
it out, because like the
Pre-orders,
Switch seems to
including an
just
in-game bonus,
have
are
all these
available
farm
now
games.
on
Like,
Nintendo eShop.
I get it. Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, and then Stardew Valley came, and it's dope. Like, I get it. The Nintendo is known for, like, good farming simulator, but there's the thing. They're known for good farming simulator games. They're known for good games. Not a lot of them. Not all of them just dumped onto here. Man needs his mature games. I need Fae Farm of Duty.
The wild racing action with Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbo.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the one that Death played, right? The turbocharged or Hot Wheels Unleashed 2. Maybe it was the first, I don't remember, but Death played a Hot Wheels game that I was very much interested in. Well, that's cool. That was fun. Overall, like I said, I think, yeah, very few bad announcements, disappointing announcements. The bad ones, like Gloomhaven there, those can just be, let's give it a chance, let's let it exist, let's see what happens, let's let it update itself, whatever. Let's throw it out into the atmosphere, see what happens, see what comes of it. It seems like it wasn't built for Switch. Seems like, yeah, maybe it was rushed. Maybe they need to fix it up. Maybe they just need to figure out what they're doing. So, okay, whatever. We can ignore that. It's not detrimental. The big announcements were pretty tight. New Mario RPG, new Zelda Amiibo. I was expecting Zelda DLC, so Zelda Amiibo is pretty cool. Maybe, like, we might have to wait, like, a year before we hear about Zelda DLC. Maybe we'll hear that around the holidays. If these are available holiday 2023, maybe we'll hear about DLC then, because it is still too soon. It is still very soon for DLC. WarioWare, Mario Kart, yeah, overall solid. Overall pretty dope. And Mario Wonder, I'm kind of looking forward to this. It does excite me that this is a new Super Mario 2D game that isn't new Super Mario Brothers. I can't stress that enough. That's exciting. Because the idea of that suggests that they're stepping away from the mechanics and the gimmicks of new Super Mario Brothers. And we can obviously see that throughout the trailer here. Cool. Good stuff. That was fun.